My name's Tim Johnson. I just wanted to make this quick video to spur those of you on who are still struggling a bit, I think. As I approach 2 years sober in a week or two's time, I was thinking back to those dark times 2 years ago when I didn't see any way out of the pit of black despair I was in. In fact, the only way out was death, and that's where it was heading very, very quickly. And I was thinking now, 2 years on, of all the benefits, the things you can look forward to when you get sober, whatever your drug of choice is or whatever your addiction is, the things that you can look forward to, that the gifts that come into your life, without sounding trite, or because these are truth. You know, this actually happens. This isn't just pie in the sky stuff. These things actually happen to you. And the first and most important is relationships, because my relationships were, well, they just weren't any. I didn't have any friends. I was isolated. My family relationships had all fallen apart. I had no respect from my children. I mean, obviously they still love me, I believe, and as did my wife, but they didn't want to be near me or know me. They'd more or less given up. And I've never saw them, or very rarely saw them. And when I did see them, I think they were ashamed of me. And now I look 2 years on, and I gave my daughter away a couple of months ago, my oldest daughter, at a wedding. My relationships are better with my girls and my wife than they've ever been. And I say ever been, because I'm totally open and honest with them, and because I respect myself, I think I get that, you know, I give that out, and I'm getting and slowly winning their respect back, and their trust back, and their love back, and they want to spend time with me, and it's an ongoing process. But that's one of the main gifts that's come back into my life, obviously, because I love and adore them all, and that was truly very important to me. And if anything, you know, it's just incredible when that happens. And secondly, health. My health. I was dying. I was coughing up blood every day. I was obese. Probably weighed 20 odd stone, which is probably 260 to 280 pounds, roundabout. I've lost nearly 5.5 stone in weight. My diet has totally changed. I don't put any shit into my body at all. I do everything right. I exercise every day. Consequently, my health has totally reversed, which is what a miracle the human body is. And not only is my health reversed, my brain health is reversed as well. And depression, or the pits of depression I used to be in, are a thing of the past. And that gift of health and appreciation of health is truly important in life, because we take it for granted, the miracle of our bodies, just as we do our loved ones, which can be snatched away in a second, as can our health. So those two gifts were the most important that were given back to me. My appearance, I mean, I never used to take any pride or dignity in. I never used to wash, never used to shower, never used to shave. Obviously was fat, obese, never used to wash my clothes, was dirty, smelly, just didn't give a shit about myself, hated myself. And now I like to think that I look after myself. I shout too much now, probably, but I look after myself. I look after my body. I have a daily routine now. I achieve, you know, not just my own cleanliness, but the cleanliness of my apartment and where I live. The pride in that and the pride in myself has all come back, which is amazing, and it just gives you motivation to live each day. You know, the simple tasks. If you ever really want to meditate, you know, fold the laundry, do the dishes, switch off, you know, do all those mundane things that you think are mundane. Again, you know, I just never used to do them. My creativity, my goal achieving and productivity is 100% better. My brain is firing on all cylinders again, and I get creative ideas. I'm writing every day. I'm creating every day. I'm learning new things every day. My mind is open. My confidence levels are through the roof. I never used to be able to look myself in the eye in the mirror, never mind other people. I've made lots of new friends in the village, and totally moved away from those associations and friendships which were destructive and negative in my life. I've let them all go. My happiness levels consequently are even. I have bad days like everyone else, like you do, I'm sure, and everyone does, because I'm a human and I feel my emotions sometimes. But what I'm learning is each day is to control my thinking and control my thoughts and actions, because I'm learning that that they have consequences, so I want them to be good consequences. So my happiness levels are constant. Generally I'm very positive. I think positively all the time. Obviously my money situation's improved, got more money in the bank, I have more money to spend. I've started to contribute to the girl. I never used to buy the girls presents and actually spend all my money on drugs and alcohol. So now I can afford, I contribute to my plane flights back to England, and I buy presents for them, and I contribute when people come and visit. All the things I couldn't do before, because my pension's not massive. But what I do is I use it wisely, and I treat myself to a cup of coffee. Now it doesn't sound like much, but to me I don't need much. I'm just happy with the life I've got. So just simple things and a simple life. Self-respect and self-love is again something massive that I never had before, and never, like I say, never used to look myself in the mirror. All that's come back again. I've got my dignity back, my pride. I still have days when I think what a shithead I've been, and regret. But regret, there's no point in regret, because you can't do anything about it. All you can do is simply do your best and work towards it, being a better person, and today. Each day, because you've only got each moment, haven't you? So just try and be a better person every single moment. Don't look back into the past. There's nothing you can do to change that. You can only prove yourself now. So to everyone around you, those who love you, and to yourself. So semper ego facsim, as I say in Latin, is always your best, always my best. My stress and anger is, I used to be obviously stressed and angry and selfish, and all those negative emotions are very, you still get a bit now and again, but I've learned to control it with a bit of mindfulness, and I don't get angry anymore. I tend to be much more understanding, giving, caring, loving and kind, and anger doesn't really play a part in my life anymore, because I just try and stay away from negativity. Opportunities have come back into my life again as I've gone along. Just because they seem to come into your path when you're positive, and when you're sober. So, these things just, life has a habit of rewarding you. And most of all, my love of life has come back. And I just love life now. It's great to be alive. It's great to be a member of the human race again. It's great to contribute. And I'm grateful and thankful for every single moment I have now, because I posted something today online. I don't worry about growing old, because some people don't even get that privilege, do they? It's a privilege to grow old. It's a privilege to get wiser, because I'm getting stronger and healthier and fitter and learning more every day. It's just great to be alive. I love life, and I'm thankful and grateful and truly blessed for that. And I wouldn't have had any of that if I hadn't have been sober. So please, those of you who are still struggling, give it up. I've just 150 videos here. Please subscribe and like this video, because there's lots of videos and lots of other channels that'll give you the tools to fight this and to get sober, and all these gifts and more. I've only mentioned tip of the iceberg, really. There's a lot more than that. It will come back into your life, and once again you will be happy. Whatever your situation, whatever your social situation, however much money you've got, whatever your problems, your life will be 1,000% better when you stop your addictions, when you stop using. So please seize the day today. Carpe Diem. Much love to you all. See you again. Bye bye.